loves, welcome back to my space. If you're new here, thank you so much for dropping by. If you're an OG, I see you. So guys, as you can see from your screens, today I'm back with another DIY videos. We are decorating the house again, and I loved how this turned out. So guys, we're going to do a very simple DIY today. We're going to use marbles or stones. We're going to use these beautiful stones that I got from Pandamat. And if you have been watching me, the recent few videos that I've been doing, I've been using marbles and stones. So we're going to use that, our glue gun, our glue stick, and our board. These boards are remaining boards that I have from the previous another video I did way before. I did create a set of table mats with these ones here. So I'm going to use them. I never threw them away. And then I'm going to use these beautiful metals, golden metals. If wewe unajua DIYs, I already know you know what these are. But guys, for those who don't know what these are, they are curtain rods hooks, like what are screws, yeah? At the far end of your curtain rods, there are those screws. So in my house I had extras for these, and I decided, because they just lay there in my house, I'm going to use them to decorate a stand in my house. Yeah. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to stick it down on this board, and then we're going to panga stones on it. That's it. Like, this is the most simplest video. So we are going to be very generous with your with our glue gun, with our glue. We're going to start at the middle. So I'll just put as you can see, I'm putting a lot of glue at the middle so that it can stick. And this is the strongest glue in the whole world. Like, check even your imeshika very fast, very fast. Yeah. So once that's done, the next thing that we are going to do is to panga the stones. Yeah, to panga the stones. So I was trying to see how best we can do this, and I started with the big ones, and then I realized the big ones will need a lot of time because there was a lot of gapping that will happen with these ones, and it needed a lot of time so that you can check shapes and everything. So with that, I shifted to the small ones, because with the small ones unamwaga tu unapanga, unapanga venye unataka. Yeah. So we're going to go in with these stones by just adding glue and placing down your stone. Yeah. So we are just adding glue, placing down your stones. You add glue, you place down your stones. You can be able to select. The good thing about these stones, they come with different shapes and different colors. Yeah. So you can be able to maybe panga same colors as you want, or use different colors. So for me, I decided I'm going to mix both brown, nude, black, gray, any type of stone that was in this kasak, you know. I was just going to place them without minding the colors or anything. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm just going to add all round. I decided to start by adding all round so that we can have at least a base of how we're going to place them, so that we avoid a lot of gapping, because I don't want us to have gaps in between. Yeah. Yeah. And as I'm doing this, guys, how are you doing? As I'm doing this, I know you can check and see. We're just going to place them down. Yeah. So as I'm doing this, let me just check up on you. How are you guys doing? Because for me, the past 1 week was you wiki. If you have been watching my videos, you can tell I was demonetized by on YouTube, and I was at YouTube will no longer be earning, and I was like, wait a minute, I had money there. So that situation was tough. It was tough for me. Yeah. And I was like, so all this time I've been thinking, should I even create content? Malizo psych like my psych was destroyed by that one incident, and I was like, hey. But anyway, I overcame it. Yeah. As you can see, I'm uploading this video. Yeah. There's no way I can be doing a decoration in the house and not record and post, because you know me, every single day nitaona tu something kwa nyumba and I'll decide to create, and whenever I do that, I'll just want to make sure that you watch this. Yeah. So guys, for all those that reached out during that time, I truly appreciate you guys. For how wenye walikuwa wananiambia, wewe toa pesa, usingoje nini, toa pesa tukule, nawaona. So guys, it has been it wasn't that easy, but we did get the first 24 hours, at 7 hours. Actually, there was 7 hours. I got monetized after 7 hours again, and then now later, then you're waiting for YouTube to be sure, should I go ahead and monetize my videos all again. The fear of is it done already or what? It comes with a lot of things. But guys, I'm really happy that I was able to get over that, and here we are. So we're back at creating content as usual. I'll be uploading as I promised. Whenever I'll be uploading, I'll be uploading. Let me just say that. So guys, thank you so much for dropping. If you have watched to this point, can you tell me on the comment section, how are you doing? How are you doing? What's popping? What's good on your end? What's challenging? Like, is there something that you feel like we should talk about, or anything? Like, is there something that you would like me to be posting about or anything? But anyway, I'm glad that you're back. So as you can see from this video, we are creating. I know if you did art when you are in school, that is around class 6, class 7, I don't know whether high school mulifanya, but do you remember you creating mosaic? Was it called mosaic art, where mlikuwa mneka beans? Sometimes you're doing art using beans, you're doing art, you could draw maps of Africa using millet, you could use stones, mchanga, like, you remember that mosaic? So when I was doing this, it gave me that vibe, and I was like, hi, we have come a long way. I should better do a face art of someone with using millet, or beans. I'm sure itaka vizuri, sindio? Like, so when I was creating this, it gave me that, it reminded me of the mosaic that we used to do in school, and I felt fulfilled. Like, doing this art, I felt very fulfilled, and I was like, hey, kumbe kuna vitu tulifanya tukiwa wadogo zilikuwa zikwe ushaiona vitu zenye mlifanyanga mkiwa wadogo, alafu kwa ijua ati in the near future or in your adulthood there are things that will do again. So for me, this was it was a memory going back down the memory lane. What am I saying? Anyway guys, as I was doing this, again, I want to let you know, as I mentioned, the camera is not doing justice to this metal. It's gold, but I felt like if you would like to have a uniform color, the good news is you can paint your stones. You can decide to do this and then ensure or paint your stones. You can spray paint them a different color, maybe the green will do good. Jutaka ni kama lakini kunanga maweza green, but it doesn't have to pop like you're using stones. So you can use a different color. You can decide to add this and then paint it all gold, so that if you just want to have a uniform vibe. But for me, I felt like, hey, the vibe of having these colors, colorful stones or different shades of stones, of colors here, was giving, it was a vibe. It was giving a vibe. So for me, I did not spray paint. I never added color. I just, when you tumetoka kwa duka, just that natural. And as you can tell, after doing all this, after adding the first line, going in circles, it helped, because now with all the gappings, with these small stones, I could be able to find shapes. As you can tell, they're coming in different shapes, different sizes, in different colors, So with this one, it was easy for me now to cover the gaps by using shapes. I could check, naona hii gap itakuwa this shape will fit in this shape will fit on this space and everything. So it doesn't have to have a uniform angle for your stones that is may face same direction or what. No, it doesn't have to. Like, that is the best thing about art. The best thing about art, you can create the way you want. You can use your imagination, you can use your, it's your creation. So just go ahead and do whatever you want, as long as you're happy about it, as long as it gives you joy and everything. So with this one, I was just going, after realizing that it's giving me some gaps, I was now busy finding the shapes and the sizes that will fit on those gaps, because again, as I mentioned, we don't need to have gappings. That is what was happening with the bigger stones. So I didn't want to have gappings, and also I didn't want the wood or the board to show after your DIY is done or the art is done. I didn't want the wood to show, or I didn't want someone to be able to know what the base of the art is. Is it the base or the base? The base. Hey, what the base of the art is. Kizungu no ilikuja na meli, mnisame kizungu ilikuja na meli. So with that one, I went ahead and did my amazing thing. Yeah, we covered the whole base, or the whole wood, so you could not be able to tell what is holding the stones. Yeah. And then there's something I'll always say, you know, if you've watched my stitching videos, I'll always say this, na nafanyanga vitu nyingi, but anyway, if you have watched my stitching video, I always say finishing is everything. Finishing is everything, guys. So for me, after I was done with this one, I felt like, hey, the edges are showing. Yeah, so the edges are showing and I didn't like the edges, so I decided I'm going to also cover the edges with stones. Yeah. But now here comes the toughest part. Yeah, because for these edges, for you to be able to cover the edge, so you see they are showing. Yeah, you'll have to have stones that are on the same level, so that it can at the bottom the art can still stand on its own without kutingika or anything. Yeah, so I had to look for stones that will fit on that specific edge without moving aside, or without creating gaps, or without it falling. Yeah, so huko kwenye naona nikijazilia ni kwenye nimeona mashimo, and I'm trying to ensure that the finishing is super darn and amazing, so that no one can tell what it is. So that's when I decided to add huku. So we're going to add it all round, and the best thing with this one, you could get a whole one big stone that will fit on that spot, but ensure that it lays flat. Ukiweka kwa meza italala flat, haitatingika, haitaanguka, haitafanya nini. So they had to be on the same level. So that, yeah, I went ahead and added all round without missing a point. This one I wasn't even minding the colors, because you see when you're adding that, it was blending vizuri at the upper part, so there was nothing that was missing. So I decided I had to go all around, and with this we're done with our DIY. Like, there's nothing more that you're going to do. This, you know, this is why I love DIYs. Like, they're the more simplest things that you can be able to do. And as I always say, you don't need to break a bank to have a decorative piece in your house. Like for this one, you can add it anywhere, on your bookshelf, or maybe somewhere, let's say you have a stand, you have a home office, or you have a table somewhere that, you know, even your dress table, you can just add this just as a decorative piece. Yeah, so for me, both of them are going on my bookshelf. Yeah, but again, I always alternate things in my house. So the next time utapata kama bookshelf yangu nimebadilisha, zimetoka hapo ziko kwa bookshelf, ziko somewhere else. You know, but you see, like, these arts, they are cute, they're simple to make. You don't have to use a lot of money. For the stones I made, I got the stones at around 80 shillings if I'm not wrong. For the metal, as I said, it's from the curtain rods, and then the tumbao you can be able to get from anywhere. Your carpenter can be able to do this. Yeah, so after we are done with that, I decided to do now the big ones. This one took some time. This ones took some time because of the gapping, but again, we did the same thing. And with that, we are done with this DIY, guys. We are done. I'm not going to show you the whole thing of how I did the big ones, so I'm going to show you how it ended up looking. Just look at that. Just look how cute they turned out. Just tell me, niambie tu, ukipata hii art inauzwa mahali, si utanunua hata bila kuulizia ni nini imetengenezwa nao. Just look at this. Look at this. I know the camera is not doing justice to them, but just look at this. They turned up so amazing. They're very minimalistic. At this point, you can leave them the way they are, or if you have painting varnish, it's called varnish, the colorless one, you can just apply on top to have that glow. Yeah, to have that glow and shine. But for me, because I didn't have that, I left it at this, and I loved how they look. These ones, I'm telling you, hizi nazo enye hizi zili turn out vizuri. You cannot even say that those are stones. Mtu hata akipata hii atu umeka kwa nyumba, no one can tell at just the first look, and someone can tell that those are stones. That's a lie. That's a lie. Look how expensive that DIY looks. Look how expensive that piece of art looks. You know, guys, yeah? So sometimes you don't have to break a bank to have cute things. Go ahead and try this. And if you like it, if you've watched this video until this point, kindly comment below. Let me know what you think about it here. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Comment, like, and share. And I truly appreciate it. So on my end, guys, that is it for today. I truly appreciate you, and it has been a joy. So for now, allow me to say bye bye till next time, next video.